She lives in Canada.
Well, Diane, you're hiding today for whatever.
Yeah. Where are you?
I don't know.
Hi, Bernadette. Hi, Julie. Narine.
Hi, Yuri. Hi, Bernadette.
Hi, Diana.
Hello.
Who else? Harry.
Hey.
Oh,
Diane,
Peter.
Bernie's birthday today, so we can sing her a happy birthday.
Yay!
Oh,
Happy birthday!
Happy
Fantastic.
birthday.
Not tomorrow.
Hey, Hector.
It's tomorrow.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hi, Judy.
Hello.
Hey, Hector.
Oh, hi, Hector.
Hector's Harry. Give me a call.
Say it again.
Give me a call. Harry.
Now or after the call?
Now, call him
After,
now, see
after,
what happens.
After.
Okay.
You're a man, Hector.
Thank you. I will call you.
All right, thank you.
We're missing Wendy.
I saw Wendy. No, I didn't. Sorry. In Quantum, I saw Wendy.
So, Diane Lynn Murray hasn't been able to. She's ready to come on.
Harry, you see me
All
now?
right.
Hi, Erica.
Hey.
There she is. Hi, Diane.
Hi.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Diane.
Happy birthday
Birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy birthday
To you.
Happy
birthday,
Hey, wait a minute. Somebody was in tune.
This group singing together is like herding cats.
I think we need a lot more practice.
Really do.
It sounds better when you're off key.
We don't want any more dog bites.
That's true.
Peter, it's a milestone. 3/4 of a century.
Wow.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Way to go.
Wow, an old person.
Oh.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
Oh, Bonnie.
Bonnie.
She's so
Bonnie's-
beautiful.
Soon to be forget.
There she is. Hey, Bonnie. How you doing?
Where's Bonnie? Yeah, I don't see Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie.
There she is.
I found out that you had a teammate
Bonnie.
when you were the sharer. You had a teammate of happiness, and that happiness is Kenny.
Wow.
Tammy too.
Ah.
Wait, is who?
Cammy.
Tammy.
Yeah, and
Hey,
you're
Diane
both on
Lynn
our list.
Murray's here.
And who?
Say hello, Diane.
Hey.
Lynn, where are you? I'm trying to find her.
So who has a question?
I have something to share, Peter.
Okay, that's even better.
I did a research project today, and I'll get just slightly technical in giving you the name. I figured out that there was a way to use a function that's present in some programming languages called regular expressions. And it allows you to do all kinds of very complicated searches of strings. And so I used it to go on all 13 web pages and look for uppercase words and uppercase phrases.
Wow.
And I found all of them, put them in a text file, sorted them, put them in alphabetical order, got rid of all the duplicates. And the idea was to use that to do further in-depth research for looking for additional of the 1,000 truths.
Exactly.
There you go, Dennis.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Nice.
So I only found additional 300, well, I don't know if they're additional. 376 words is all that I found that were unique. So what I have not done yet is I've not compared that to the list of words that Peter said. And what prompted me to do this is Peter's comments recently that you could take that the truths were capitalized. And so rather than this is not looking for just words that start with capital letters. This is words with all capital letters.
Right.
So anyway,
Outstanding.
Count,
Brilliant.
Yeah, it makes things a lot easier.
Put it out for us. Put it
yeah,
out.
I'm
Do it.
just trying to figure out the best way to do that. Is there a page on the Q Love community or something like that where I could share all that?
The distribution
absolutely.
list, the email distribution list.
I'd rather. Well, I could do it that way, but
Do what's
Think it-
comfortable for you, Dennis. Do what feels right to you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yuri, how about the Q Love page? Is
Yeah,
there a way that
absolutely,
people can
sure.
post stuff there?
Yeah,
Yes,
you can
you
upload
can-
there, and she'll share with you how to.
Right,
That
right,
is
right.
so.
I can
That's
even
cool.
give you access to it. I think Noreen, you have access to that website, right? I mean,
Yeah.
So I can share the access to it, or you can send me an email and I
Yeah,
can
just
quickly
send.
post.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just and then when you've got it posted, you can put it on. You can iMessage everybody.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you, Dennis.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you, Dennis.
Yeah.
Cool. Very
Welcome
cool.
everybody.
Yeah, Dennis, I was using your previous finding on searching on Google with the URL name .comma and then the
Right.
word that you want. That was very useful for me recently.
Yeah. So now that you've got that list of individual words, you can still go in and take, and I've got it listed with by page and the words that are on each page. So with those words by page, you can then go in and by page look for that all the occurrences of that word. So you can look at its context, read what it says around it, and all that kind of stuff. So
That's
it's just a
awesome.
research tool.
Yes,
Very
thank
cool.
you.
Very powerful. Thank you, Dennis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're welcome.
thank you. Dennis.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've
Especially
been
for the
spending
people
most
like
of
me.
my awake time going through the website, the 13 web pages, because Judy said I had gone back to further, and I never have. I went back, and 14,500 years ago is when we started to become aware enough
Yeah.
to start being quantum. We were quantum before that, but we weren't quick enough. We weren't evolved enough. But now we are, and we've been doing that for 14,500 websites. Before I had minus for the first 13,500, and then switched to plus for
Yeah.
the last 1,000, and that's confusing. It's not simple. So it is gradually being 14,500, and I have done the first three web pages. Home web page, the 2016 web page, and the quantum web page. So they should be all the same now. And I took out the one-liner on the home web page that some numbers refer to minus 13,500. No more. We started 14,500 and we just continue forward. So
Peter.
there's no conversion required in your minds.
Peter, maybe Dennis can help you building some tool like the search. Instead of searching, replacing, so that you have the same words and you can replace them automatically. What do you think, Danny?
The tool that I use to do this is only a search tool. It doesn't do search and replace.
Okay.
It's an extension on the Firefox to do this with. But the syntax of exactly how to do the searches was the really tricky part. But it can't do what you're suggesting.
Okay.
At least not that tool.
Hey, we have two newcomers, guys.
Yeah.
Socrates is here.
Aw.
Hey, Tim.
Cool.
Got this
Hey, Tim.
process of getting my camera unmasked.
Okay, and we have Diane Lynn Murray is also here, but she's somehow not visible. She's not using her camera, but she's here. Say hello, Diane.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Diane.
Hi,
Hi,
Diane.
Peter.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm just learning how to use FaceTime. I'll have to get a private lesson afterwards. I truly do not know what I'm doing.
Well, it's wonderful just to hear your voice.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
Which Diane is this?
I'm Diane I think there's 5 of us.
She's in Colorado.
Yeah, I live in the next town over from Peter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in Monument, Colorado. And I've been around from the beginning. I went to the second meet and greet he ever had up in Fairplay, and then the meet and greet in Colorado Springs. And I've been on every single solitary call for a replay, usually not live, but I'm really going to make an effort to participate at this time. So,
Yes,
Awesome.
great.
When
Thank you.
I shared the story last time, but I'm going to share it again. Diane is very, very advanced. And she called me and said, I'm ready for the acceleration. And I looked at her and said, but you don't have any self-love. And she started crying and said, you're right.
oh,
So then she checked and found that in her heart was an etheric arrow. It was put by somebody to kill her.
Wow.
But again, she's very advanced in this kind of stuff, kind of like Puff Lori. It's also. And she pulled the etheric arrow from her heart.
Wow.
nice.
And the next day, her self-love soared. It was absolutely soared.
Wow.
So much that it annoyed one of her best friends.
Wow.
So,
Well,
amazing, to me, amazing story. Because I understand all these details too.
yeah,
And
I'm a gritter.
Diane pulled that off in one day.
Wow.
Well,
That's
it was weird. It was weird. I was always sad, and I couldn't figure out why. I had no reason, except my dog died. That made me sad. But I just couldn't feel anything. And then when Peter said I didn't have enough self-love, then I found this arrow and pulled it out, and everything was fine.
Yay.
Wow.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
So how did you find the arrow?
My friend was being real happy, and her happiness made the arrow vibrate in contrast to my sadness. And with that vibration, I could feel it, and then I pulled it out.
Nice. So you were ready. You were ready. The timing was right.
Yeah, and I was really focused on trying to up my self-love because I wanted to be accelerated.
Yeah.
So I was really focused on it, and I think that had a lot to do to my intent was there.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway, that's the story.
That's amazing.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Welcome. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Hector. We met at the Colorado Springs.
Yes.
Bridge. Yeah.
Yes, I remember you.
I remember. Anyway, that's the story. So it's nice to be here.
I have a curiosity on my acceleration because I've been working on my connection with my quantum magnificence and intending very intensely. But I have been doing that by myself, and just recently I joined the call using my new phone. But when I saw myself in the list of the accelerator one, I said, "Wow, it must be working what I was doing." So I'd like to know how was the process of my acceleration.
You don't know why he's dropping.
I want to come back on a subject, Bonnie and Cammy, because if you look at that from the other side, it's very, very important. It basically says that sharing and happiness are the two most important qualities in all of creation, in all 1,000 planets. The Declaration of Independence says pursuit of happiness. It doesn't say achieving happiness. Happiness you can't do it until you're moving towards quantum. And then because we're all unique, it will be different for all of us. Mm-hmm. But happiness and sharing. And the whole website is so all we share are the truths. There are 1,000. And that's what we were talking about between Dennis and Yuri and Noreen. Putting all 1,000 truths on the website. And happiness it's 24/7. You're just so happy. So, anyway, sharing and happiness are the two most important things in all of quantum.
Brother, there's something in connection and time, something that you related.
Tim! There he is!
Yay!
Yeah. Where? I don't see him. Hello? Oh.
Come turn sideways.
Hi. Hi, Cam.
I'm not getting audio.
I don't see him.
We can see you.
We can see you.
I can see him.
There he is.
Hi.
Oh, there. Yes.
There are two terms. The first one is not so problematic. The second one could be, and you'll know when I share them. There's a term, co-magnificensation. It's co-magnificence, drop the E, put the A in there, and then TION, regarding state of being and process of state of being. So what Brother Peter was sharing regarding our magnificence, when we are doing that, we are co-magnificensation. So whenever this magnificence are together without interference, what's the in our experience?
Sorry, what did you say in that last bit?
Yeah, popped out.
It cut out.
When we're sharing, while we're using magnificence, what is the nature of our shift, our experience?
Okay.
Just let me say a couple more things about Tim. Tim probably, in his mind and consciousness, has stored more about AV, audio-visual, than any other of the 7.5 billion people on the surface of planet Earth. So he is very capable of going deep his risk is that he doesn't want to be in his mind. He wants to be in his quantum. That's another risk along with self-love. If you don't have enough self-love, you're not quantum.
Yes. Yes.
You have to be 100%. And Tim is now 100%.
Yay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yay.
With what Brother Peter shared in our Magnificence did together is that that's the nature of quantum all characteristics of the nature.
Tim, can you turn the volume up on your Mac all the way up?
I think what's happening is that we're getting bleed over. Anytime anybody else makes any noise, it's overriding what Tim's saying. So if any of you are making noise, you might want to press the mute button on your FaceTime interface.
Please. All right. Would I do that?
Oh, it's in the control panel in the lower left corner on my screen, Tim.
Yeah. But you don't need to mute yourself, Tim. We need to hear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, don't press it, Tim.
What does the icon look like?
It's a microphone with a line through it.
It's right next to the X, red X, on the left.
Oh, well.
We can't hear you now.
No, you have to press. Not you. Somebody else has to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, Tim, you need to take your.
Hey, Tim, I was suggesting that everybody else mute, not you. Not you unmute.
Oh dear.
Tim, could you say what you were trying to say again? Because I didn't understand because it was cut out. Could you repeat it?
I think he's muted himself.
Yeah, he's totally muted himself now.
Well,
Tim.
his mute
Oh,
button
there
worked,
it is.
so he figured it out.
Question? I feel like.
So, who has another question?
Well, I'm still on what Tim was saying.
Yeah. Tim, are you there?
Could you repeat that for us, Peter? What he said and put it in your own language.
What Tim said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's too divine for me. About quantum, but I'm not a good translator. I'm a 100% quantum.
Here he is. Oh, Tim, could you say what you were saying again? This is Lori. Because you were cutting out, so we didn't hear your question or comment because it was too choppy. So we were all wanting to hear what you're speaking about, but we couldn't follow it yet.
Thank you. When we're using co-magnificent station, we are bringing into our sharing the nature of quantum. The nature of something is the combination of qualities of. So we have quantum love, knowing, quantum wisdom, all of that, okay?
Right.
Take the number of the characters in co-magnificent Asian, and that total number is 19, which is the gematria of 1.
Now you can come at it another way. Magnificences all communicate with quantum entanglement. And quantum entanglement is basically instant. So when I speak to other quantums, it's instant. There's no delay. There's no attenuation delay.
Yes.
It's just instant.
That is involved.
And so there aren't even any numbers. It's just quantum entanglement, 1, 2, instant 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I'll save the second one for another hearing experience.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Tim.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice to have you with us.
Apparently, we've never been disconnected.
Well, now you're here, and I can look at you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, any other questions?
Well, I wanted to comment yesterday, Peter. I got to use quantum strength, and it had an instant positive lift, and gave me quantum strength. It was great, and I thought, wow, if I could just remember all this stuff and keep. But I was so exhausted. I don't know. I had a crazy day, but I just couldn't stay awake to study last night, so it's going to be a long night tonight. But I know that it's really helping me. So that's it.
One of the reasons, Jan, we do the quantum reset, half second, 4 seconds, doesn't matter, is so when you're asleep, you're actually awake. Also, but your consciousness isn't necessary and isn't being used, but your quantum is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now that was not the case even until we hit 91% of the mastery experience film.
Wow.
So, and that's day 910. So if you look at the autobiography, you'll see it.
November 28th.
Thank you, Noreen.
Yes.
So can I study at night in my quantumness?
Yeah, you can. You won't remember, so your consciousness will can tell you didn't do anything, but the reality is you did something.
Yes.
Gosh, that's so funny.
It's magic.
And Jan, it's no time, so 2 hours here will be like a blink there.
No, that's so funny.
Right, because what you're doing is beyond time. You're not using time. You're using quantum entanglement.
Yes.
Right.
So we are helping
So
ourselves.
it's a way of expanding or increasing your 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Your daily 2 hours and 20 minutes. There are some nice benefits.
We're helping
There are.
you don't know it, huh?
Quantum tin cans
That's
and
part of
quantum
the sharing,
strength.
Harry. We are all learning and growing together.
Yeah.
Peter,
Yes.
I felt that when you said 2 hours, 20 minutes, you meant we have to study your website 2 hours, 20 minutes in our awake time every day. I never interpreted that.
Yeah, 2 hours and 20 minutes.
I interpret it as something that we should do 24/7 in our practice of everything we learn from you. And translating into our lives. So when you said when we are doing it even in our sleep, that's good.
Yeah.
Another way, remember Judy is the one with many of one as a vanity license plate. Really cool. From a quantum standpoint, there is no time. It's just where do you want to put your focus, not your prayers and meditation. We use that in divine, but we don't need to. It's just where do you put your focus? And now you're using quantum entanglement.
Yay.
Yes.
So, in a certain sense, all we're doing is using more quantum entanglement.
Yes.
That's really all we're doing. But how do you teach a subject? How do you share a subject that has without words? When all we use are words.
Yeah.
That's an interesting dance.
It is.
Hey, we actually see Suzette now.
Suzette, come on, let me see you. I want to see you.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Suzette, move the camera around so we can see you.
Now, keep in mind, I'm not going to be around Monday.
Yes.
We're still going to do the call.
We will do the call. Whoever wants to come
Yeah.
on. Yes.
I just had the image of everybody looking at each other and not saying anything.
I don't
think that'd work.
I'm moving everybody's picture around, so
Yet it would be amazing how your magnificences would share.
Yes.
You could watch it on
Sharing
the call,
is
Peter.
just so important. Happiness is so important.
Who's this? Who are you?
Lynn.
There's the lady.
Lynn.
Well,
Lynn. Oh, Lynn.
Details. I'm the details man. And quantum singularity is big picture. The voice man.
Yeah. Oh, Suzette has camera's on, but she doesn't want to show her face, looks like. Yeah, there you are.
Where's Suzette? I don't see her.
Move that phone around a little bit. We're only seeing your forehead and eyes. So
Me? I can't see you all.
I can see you. So
down.
Your forehead. Up his head.
Yeah, now your hair, mostly your forehead.
Down, Suzette. There you
I
are.
can see somebody.
Over here? I can't see you all.
There you are.
There you are.
There you are.
Hi, Suzette.
Hello.
You
I'm
have a
nursing
haircut.
Yeah.
Nice haircut.
I've been laying down all day.
Yeah. So
I can't see you all. That's
We
all.
can see you.
we can see you.
Yeah.
I can only see the top part of you, not really your mouth.
I've
Yeah,
turned
better.
my-
Yes, better. Yeah,
Yes.
better?
That's better.
That's better.
Yeah.
Yes.
You look so beautiful with that haircut.
I haven't moved for 3 days. I hurt my back.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Are you all right now?
I'm getting better.
Yay.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, your doggies will miss you.
They're very happy I'm home. They're all laying around me.
Yeah.
So, we got 10 minutes. Who else has questions?
Well, I just wanted to comment that when you're out there skiing tomorrow, that you're thinking about, water and snow and
See, Jan, I almost never think.
Yeah. He's
I-
already.
I don't use my mind
okay.
for
I get
thinking.
that. I like that.
The trickster, Lynn's stocking stuffer is empty.
I can't wait for mine to
It drives my wife nuts that I don't think. I mean, I didn't even know if I was going to the Roadmore today before the call. And I was already out of the shower. And Nell asked me, what are you going to do? And I said, I don't know yet.
So your standard answer to your wife when she says, "What are you thinking?" is "Nuttin', honey."
That's about right. It drives her nuts.
She'll be forlorn. She'll be thinking, Peter has no intelligence left.
I don't need it. I'm sure glad for it, but the only reason I need it is to talk to others that use it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep it clean and available forever.
Yeah, you've had so much practice. It's all automatic.
Well, and it's the same for everybody, not just me.
Oh, I know, but yeah, you're the prime example.
I'm an example, not even prime.
Who is the prime
Endless,
example?
equal, special, unique.
So the answer, Bernadette, is we all are.
Ah, that's cool.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, I've outrun periods where I never use it. And I've realized I've got to keep the ability to bring it to bear immediately and not just let it sit in the back of my closet rusting.
Maybe it's like operating gears. You'll have to do that gear shift.
Well, it's a nice tool to have.
Yeah, it's like driving a car.
Right. But so I'm in the process of moving from forget it to no, I need it. So
as long as you don't.
Available.
As long as you
kind
don't.
of like a kitchen utensil.
Yes.
They need it. I'm not going to forget it because I'm going to need it.
Just remember which drawer you put it in.
Exactly.
So, Peter, I have a question.
Okay,
when you're skiing down the mountain, using skis, they create an L shape with your body. Is that building your telomeres?
Well, my telomeres are already back.
But is it building telomeres for me if I wanted to do it?
Well, in quantum, you just do it. You have telomeres, boom. You don't have to worry about it. It's automatic. But if you've let them go,
everybody disappeared.
You want to put them back. So I put them back. My quantum will do it also, but I was just in a rush.
Yeah.
So I did it.
You didn't want to wait for the quantum.
A rush. You said quantum is never rushed.
But it's quick.
But the divine part of me wanted to rush. Because I am a people. And I didn't know it, by the way. I didn't know I was building my telomeres until the 100 days was up.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So it came from my magnificence.
Yeah, you just were doing things and you didn't realize it, but then all of a sudden.
And then the 100 days, they call it, the Broadmoor calls it aquafit.
Yeah.
And I call it quantum fit, even when I was doing it. And I would be in the deeper into the pool behind all the people. And then, so I'm doing quantum fit for 100 days. It was all there. It was an L-shaped pool. And then my magnificence said, okay, no more is necessary because your telomeres are back.
Awesome. That's awesome.
So it was like an afterthought, so the confirmation.
Rear view mirror.
It was like the confirmation. Yeah.
When the dog talked to me using the back channel, that's the first time I ever used the back channel for confirmation. And that was a mystery to me. How was I going to confirm it? And then all of a sudden, the dog and I are there by myself, and the dog, with no change, basically says, "Thank you for extending my life." And I looked at the dog. It was there. Everybody else was at church.
That's really funny.
Everybody was else. They were at church.
That was so cool.
Magnificent shared something interesting with me that I'd like to share with the group in the last couple of days. I get these questions that pop into my mind that send me scurrying on doing research in quantum. And I thought it was my mind where these questions originated. And my Magnificence told me, no, they're coming from me.
Yep.
Wow.
Thank you, Dennis. That's everything comes from your Magnificence. You just don't know it.
Yeah.
The only time is where you're so far away from your experience film that you crash and burn.
Or do the circles.
To save another one, you die. Your physical body dies.
Yes.
But once you are your Magnificence, and your Magnificence is living in your left nostril, wow. You know that everything is coming from your Magnificence.
Yeah.
The computers have been disconnected until we engage them.
What is it?
Bring the left side, the observation that you made regarding the heart, hugging on the left side, heart connection.
Yeah, and the left side is self-love.
Yeah.
That's why your Magnificence is in your left nostril.
Yeah.
Oh.
And also, left side is the
Just a minute.
endless zeros, right? The quantum field.
Noreen?
So do we need to follow our nose and not so much our heart?
You know, the heart is simply your portal back to quantum.
So it's
Most
not,
of us
yeah.
in creation have our portal blocked.
Yes.
Yeah.
With all kinds of luggage and baggage and stuff left over from past lives.
And that's what I've learned from people who are in divine.
Yeah. They're just going around in circles and sometimes up and sometimes down. But there are 75 million on the planet's surface who are in the top 1%. You take 1% of 7.5 billion, you have 75 million.
Yes.
They're ready for quantum. There's only 12 million quantum plans, but there's 75 million that have high enough vibrations. They're in the top 1%.
Wow.
Wow.
Remember, those in the bottom 9% have gone to another planet.
Have they?
Yes.
They've already gone.
Have they?
Yes.
John McCain, for example, he thinks he's on Earth, but he's on that other planet.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
And 9% of the 7.5 billion, that's where they're going.
I wondered why I haven't been watching conspiracy theories lately. I just didn't want to watch them anymore. Oh.
So it boils down to 9. When they die, another planet.
Yeah.
Low E, 45%. High E, 45%. 45 plus 45 plus 9 is 99. Well, what about them? What about that 75 million, which is 1% of 7.5 billion?
Yeah.
They're all potential for quantum.
Yes. And I learned something new today, QB. I always thought my journey was from my brain to my heart, but it was only to the nose.
You were shorter than you thought.
You didn't have to travel as far as you thought, huh, Noreen?
Yeah, I went too far, you know.
Oh my God.
All right, everybody.
It is time for
That's it for today.
Ski time. Ski time.
Thank you.
Good to see all of you.
Thank you.
Nice to see
happy
you.
weekend.
And we're making
Thank you.
Have a wonderful time.
What a team.
Your fancy.
Thank you. Nice to see everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Sandra.
See ya. Bye,
Bye,
Bernie.
Noreen.
Wow.
Bye, Bye, Tim. Bye, Suzette. Nice meeting you too.
Judy.
First time.
Wendy.
Bye-bye.